Welcome to sureshbhattclasses. We are learning quantitative aptitude topic numbers. All the topics of quantitative aptitude are useful for all competitive exams like SSC, CGL, RRB, Bank PO, Railways, and many government job exams and job interviews. These topics of quantitative aptitude are useful for many entrance exams like GRE, ACT, SAT, CAT, GMAT, and many more. Please watch all my videos on quantitative aptitude topics. In this video, we are learning successive division and remainder. When a number n is divided by x and quotient is m, and remainder is a. Now quotient m is divided by another number y and quotient is p and remainder is b. This process of dividing is called successive division, and remainder so obtained are called successive remainders. You will understand this by one example. Our first number n is 250 and is divided by 8. 8 divides 25 for 3 times. 8 times 3 is 24. The remainder is 1. We carry 0. 8 times 1 is 8. Now the remainder is 2 and the quotient is 31. Now 31 is divided by another number 6. 6 divides 31 for 5 times. Now the remainder is 1 and quotient is 5. This quotient 5 is again divided by the third number 3. It divides it for 1 time and remainder is 2. Here successive divisors are 8, 6 and 3. The successive quotients are 31, 5 and 1, and successive remainders are 2, 1 and 2. So these are our successive divisors, successive quotients and successive remainders, and this process is called successive division. I hope you have understood the concept of successive division and successive remainder. Now we learn the shortcut method of successive division. Our first divisor is 8 and we are dividing the number 250. It divides for 31 times and remainder is 2. Our second divisor is 6. 6 divides the quotient of first number, which is 31, and it divides it for 5 times and remainder is 1. Now this quotient 5 is divided by the third divisor 3. It divides it for 1 time and remainder is 2. This way we are successively dividing the number and their quotients and finding the remainders is method of successive division and finding the successive remainder. We go to another example. Our example is 300 is successively divided by 7, 5 and 3. Find quotients and remainders. We first divide 300 by 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 30 minus 28 is 2. We carry 0. 7 times 2 is 14 and 20 minus 14 is 6. This is our first remainder. Now quotient is 42. 42 is divided by 5. 5 divides 42 for 8 times and 8 times 5 is 40. 42 minus 40 is 2. Our second quotient is 8 and remainder is 2. Now we are dividing 8 by 3. 3 divides 8 for 2 times. 3 times 2 is 6 and remainder is 2. So our successive quotients are 42, 8 and 2. And successive remainders are 6, 2 and 2. Now we divide it by shortcut method. 300 divided by 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 30 minus 28 is 2. We carry 0. It becomes 20. 7 times 2 is 14. And 20 minus 14 is 6. So our remainder is 6. Now the quotient 42 is divided by 5. 5 divides 42 for 8 times. 8 times 5 is 40. 42 minus 40, the remainder is 2. And now we have to divide 8 by 3. 3 divides 8 for 2 times. 3 times 2 is 6. And 8 minus 6 is 2. So our successive quotients are 42, 8 and 2. And successive remainders are 6, 2 and 2. I hope you have understood both the method of solving the questions of successive division. Now we go to the questions. Our question is, when a number is divided by 3, the remainder is 2. Again, the quotient is divided by 7. The remainder is 5. What will be the remainder when the original number is divided by 21? Given options are option A 17, option B 16, option C 13, option D 14. This question was asked in SSC CHSL 2021 exam. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. Our last remainder was 5 and our divisor was 7 and the last quotient is 0. So when 5 is divided by 7, it divides it for 0 times and the remainder is 5. Now the first divisor is 3, the quotient is 5 and remainder given to us is 2. So 5 times 3 is 15, 15 plus 2 is 17. So 17 is our original number. Now this original number is divided by 21 and we have to find the remainder. So 17 when divided by 21, it divides it for 0 times and remainder is 17. Thus our original number is 17 and remainder is also 17 when divided by 21. And from the given options, our answer is option A 17. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number is successively divided by 7, 6 and 5, leaves the remainders 6, 3 and 2 respectively. What will be remainders when such least possible number is successively divided by 5, 6 and 7? The given options are option A 2, 3, 6, option B 1, 4, 3, option C 4, 2, 1, option D 3, 4, 1. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. The last divisor is 5 and the last remainder is 2. 5 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is 2. So 5 divides 2 for 0 times and remainder is 2. Now the second divisor from last is 6. Divisor is 6, quotient is 2 and the remainder given to us is 3. So 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. The first divisor is 7, quotient is 15 and remainder is 6. 15 times 7 is 105 plus 6 is 111. Thus the least possible number is 111. Now we have to divide 111 successively by 5, 6 and 7 and we have to find the remainders. 111 is first divided by 5. It divides 22 times and 22 times 5 is 110. Remainder is 1. Now 22 is divided by 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So the quotient is 3 and remainder is 4. 22 minus 18 is 4. Now the quotient 3 is divided by 7. It divides it for 0 times and remainder is 3. Our successive remainders are 1, 4 and 3. And from the given options, our answer is option B, 1, 4 and 3. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to next question. Our question is, a number is successively divided by 3, 5 and 7, leaves the remainders 2, 4 and 6 respectively. What will be the remainders when such least number is successively divided by 7, 5 and 3? The given options are option A 6, 4, 2, option B 5, 3, 1, option C 3, 4, 2, option D 5, 3, 2. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. Our first divisor is 3, our second divisor is 5, our third divisor is 7. Our first remainder is 2, second remainder is 4 and third remainder is 6. 7 divides 6 for 0 times and remainder is 6. Now the quotient is 6, divisor is 5 and remainder is 4. So 6 times 5 is 30 plus 4 is 34. Now the quotient is 34, divisor is 3 and remainder is 2. 34 times 3 is 102 plus 2 is 104. So the least possible number is 104, which when divided by 3, 5 and 7 successively, the remainders are 2, 4 and 6. Now we have to divide this number successively by 7, 5 and 3. So we divide 104 successively by 7, 5 and 3. The first quotient will be when 104 is divided by 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. We carry 4. So it is 34. 7 times 4 is 28. 34 minus 28. The remainder is 6. Now 14 is divided by 5. It divides it for 2 times. And 5 times 2 is 10. 14 minus 10 is 4. The second remainder is 4. Now the quotient 2 is divided by 3. It divides it for 0 times and the remainder is 2. So the successive remainders are 6, 4 and 2. And from the given options, our answer is option A, 6, 4 and 2. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number is successively divided by 6, 7 and 8, leaves the remainders 1, 3 and 7 respectively, what will be the remainders when this least number is successively divided by 8, 7 and 6? The given options are option A 1, 3, 7, option B 2, 1, 6, option C 1, 4, 5, option D 4, 1, 3. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. Our first divisor is 6 and first remainder is 1. Our second divisor is 7 and second remainder is 3. Our third divisor is 8 and the third remainder is 7. For least number, our last quotient should be 0. So 8 times 0 is 0 and 0 plus 7 is 7. So the last quotient is 0 and the last remainder was 7. So 8 divides 7 for 0 times and remainder is 7. Now the divisor is 7, quotient is 7 and remainder is 3. 7 times 7 is 49 plus 3 is 52. It means that when the quotient 52 is divided by 7, the new quotient becomes 7 and remainder is 3. Now the given number is divided by 6 for 52 times and remainder is 1. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1 is 13. We carry 1. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 1 is 31. So the number is 313. When it is divided by 6, the quotient is 52 and remainder is 1. The quotient 52 when divided by 7, the quotient is 7 and remainder is 3. And when 7 is divided by 8, it divides it for 0 times and remainder is 7. Now we have to divide this number 313 successively by 8, 7 and 6. 8 divides 313. 8 times 3 is 24. 31 minus 24 is 7. We carry 3, so it becomes 73. 8 times 9 is 72 and remainder is 1. Now 39 is divided by 7. It divides for 5 times. 7 times 5 is 35 and remainder is 4. Now 6 divides 5 for 0 times and remainder is 5. So our successive remainders are 1, 4 and 5. And from the given options, our answer is option C, 1, 4 and 5. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, a number is successively divided by 13 and 17, leaves the remainders 3 and 7 respectively. Find the remainder when this least number is divided by 119. The given options are option A 47, option B 79, option C 94, option D 87. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. Our first divisor is 13 and second divisor is 17. For least number, our last quotient is 0 and last remainder given to us is 7 and the first remainder is 3. Now, if the quotient is 0 and remainder is 7, then the number divided by 17 is 7. 17 divides 7 for 0 times and remainder is 7. Now the quotient is 7, divisor is 13 and remainder is 3. 13 times 7 is 91. 91 plus 3 is 94. So the least number possible is 94. Now we have to divide this number 94 by 119. It divides it for 0 times and our remainder is 94. And from the given options, our answer is option C, 94. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. We go to the next question. Our question is, what will be remainders if 89 is successively divided by 7, 5 and 3? The given options are option A, 5, 2, 1, option B, 4, 3, 2, option C, 5, 2, 2, option D, 5, 1, 4. Before solving this question, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. We divide 89 successively by 7, 5 and 3. 7 divides 89. 7 times 1 is 7. 8 minus 7 is 1. We carry 9. It becomes 19. 7 times 2 is 14. 19 minus 14 is remainder is 5. Now the quotient is 12. 12 is divided by 5. It divides it for 2 times and remainder is also 2. Now 3 divides 2 for 0 times and remainder is 2. So the successive remainders are 5, 2 and 2. And from the given options, our answer is option C, 5, 2 and 2. I hope you have understood the method of solving such type of questions. It was very easy question. Here completes this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Thanks for watching.